Evening all. So I'm back in Bethnal Green. Now I used to go to college down the road from here in Whitechapel. So last time I was here was probably about 30 odd years ago. Are there any locals in here tonight? So when I left here last time, it was a bit of a shithole. I see it hasn't changed. So while I was in Whitechapel, I studied a BTEC in art and design. And we all know what a BTEC is, don't we? Right. So for those who don't know, a BTEC is like an A-level, but it's for thick people. Basically, if you could spell BTEC, you got on the course. So while I was there, I got on really well with the other students and the tutors too. In fact, I got on so well with the tutors, they invited me back for another year. Repeat the year was the words they used. So I've passed my course, I've left Whitechapel, and so I wasted no time getting myself a job in a call centre. Now, I'm not from around here, lads. I'm from West London. Now, where I live, I can walk for 10 minutes in one direction, and I'll end up in Notting Hill. If I go in the other direction, I'll end up in, some people, they describe it as Dawn of the Dead, but it's more commonly known as Kilburn. Anyone here from Kilburn tonight? Of course there is. So I was brought up in Kilburn, in County Kilburn, as an Irish Catholic. Now, maths was and always has been a very important part of my parents' life, and mine too. But not so much when I was a child. See, that 45 minutes once a week, that seemed to go on and on and on. And on. You get the picture. But every now and again, maths would get that little bit better, because you knew that you were going to get a biscuit towards the end. But maths got really good when I saw my auntie and uncle coming down, and I knew that my cousins were behind them. So maths just got that little bit better for the kids, not for the adults. Now, you can only play up for so long in the church before you get a little gentle reminder to behave yourself. And then you hear it. You carry on like that, just you wait till I get you home. Now, this is a perfect opportunity to shut your mouth and behave, not to respond. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind going home because, you know, maths is quite boring. Oh, maths is boring. Well, maybe I'll leave you here, will I? So maths finishes, we leave the church, and we're on our way home in silence. And that's when the fear kicks in. The fear of the wooden spoon. Who knows about a wooden spoon? For those who don't know, the wooden spoon was a very effective form of discipline when I was a child. Usually, it just had to be mentioned, and that was the end of it. But every now and again, as a child, you play up a wee bit, and you might get the giggles. Now, this is bad. So a wee gentle reminder on the back of the thigh, that's the end of it, job done. But sometimes, as a child, you play up a wee bit more, and the giggles take over. Nah, this is really bad, lads. Really bad. I know this because I saw this happen to a cousin of mine who's here tonight. And I don't think I've seen him sit down right since. Since the day that the wooden spoon split in two. And he got blamed for breaking the spoon. Now, it's done him no harm, and it's done me no harm either. Or has it? Anytime my girlfriend mentions spooning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mcgonagle. Good night. Thank you.